Good morning, class 11. Today I will continue the same chapter. It is cockroach, and after morphology, today I will discuss about the male reproductive system. So children, yesterday I discussed about the morphology and digestive system. Today I will discuss about the male reproductive system. So children, according to male reproductive system found in cockroach, there are, as in a human being or you can say in any mammal, because it is also bilaterally symmetrical animal, so they are also having a pair of testes. Here it is written testes. Testis is a trilobe or having three lobes, a longitudinal structure which is having three lobes in it. This is also, you can see, this is the pair. And small as our lungs is made up of air sacs or alveoli, these are the small air sacs by which our lungs are formed. Similarly, here also these are known as follicle. Millions of follicles they have, or each testis have 30 to 40 in counting, that follicles are there which forms the testis. These follicles are transparent. They have no color, no pigment. These are the transparent. And testis occupies the space or area between the fourth segment to the sixth segment of a male cockroach. Then 30 to 40 follicles are there in each. Follicles are very transparent, and from that testis, as according to human being, they also have a vas deferens or sperm duct. This is very small. From both the testes, vas deferens is very small. Ultimately, these two vas deferens are joined and form a common duct. At that place where the two vas deferences are joined, they are continued with the ejaculatory duct. So children, now the sperms are not matured or it is not completely formed as a male gamete. So due to that, the cockroaches have this is the figure, that is this is ejaculatory duct. There are some diverticula. Diverticula, it means that Nutricular gland have some finger-like projections, or maybe it is globular. These are known as diverticula. So these are the three types of diverticula they have. If it is long, tubular, cylindrical in shape, and they are blindly sac-like, blind sac or pouch-like. That means one side is closed. So these are known as peripheral tubules. So these are present here in the two sides of the common vas deferens. Then next one is central tubule. As children, it is name is given central tubule. Central means in between. These are little bit globular in structure, not the finger-like structure they have, and they are present at the main or mid point of the, or at the mid section of the, or mid structure of the, or in the median way they are present, and these are little bit bulbous in structure. So these are known as central tubules. Yet they are tubules. It means they are having connection with the ejaculatory duct, but outside the ejaculatory duct we can see, or any scientist when it is observed, they can see this is a round bulb shape or bulbulus in shape. These are the central tubule. Here it is formed. Then beside it or beneath its central tubule, there are more bulbulous structures. This is also the type of diverticula. More bulbulous structure is present. They are called as seminal vesicle. As children, in human being or in other mammals, seminal vesicle will give some secretion to make them mature. So here also seminal vesicle, first it keeps it or store it and then gives some secretion to mature the male gamete. Here. Now children, from here, so one pair of testes are there, then one pair of vas deferens are there, and these two vas deferens will join to the ejaculatory duct, and just above the ejaculatory duct there are some Nutricular gland and Phallic gland. So Nutricular gland have three types of diverticula. So this is the function of Nutricular gland. So they have only help in the formation of mature sperm or mature male gamete. And next it is the Phallic gland. You can see here this green colored. Phallic gland is a different type of gland. They are also have follicular structure in it, and follicular structure maybe is present, and they are also long. Gland is long, flat and white in structure or white in color. This Phallic gland, it lies just beside the diverticula. Then what is the function of Phallic gland? See, Phallic gland have some also, there are, or it also secretes some secretion. When it mixes with the spermatozoa, that means still it is not formed properly sperm, so still it is spermatozoa. So this that the secretion of the Phallic gland mixed with the spermatozoa to form the outer layer of the spermatophore. In case of human being, it is totally called as sperms, and in case of cockroaches, because it is invertebrate, they are known as spermatophore. So Phallic gland secretion will form a covering layer on the spermatozoa, and when this Phallic gland will secrete its secretion, it reaches to the near to the or at the behind the ejaculatory duct. So ejaculatory duct will open outside. This is the gonopore. Gonopore name is given in case of male also and female also. So gonopore is the pore which is used to excrete out or supposed to release out the gametes from the body. It is, if it is in male, then male gonopore. If it is in female, then female gonopore. And just secretion of that spermatophores from the gonopore, they will give the secretion over it, and at the last it will form the spermatophores. So before that it was spermatozoa, then after the secretion of Phallic gland it becomes the spermatophores. Now they are ready for the fertilization, and it will go to the female body, then it can fertilize the female eggs. So these are the male's reproductive organs, and this is the, suppose this is A part and this is the B part. So B part I have shown here this diverticula in a bigger size, and so that you can understand about the three types of diverticula and how they are releasing their secretion to the ejaculatory duct. So from the beginning, children, these are the testes, these are the three-lobed structure and or lobulated structure. In the testes, there are follicles. Follicles are transparent and they are many in number, and from the testes there will be vas deferens arises. Vas deferens is very short and then it can carry the, still it is not formed male gamete. So cells, they are carried. When these two vas deferences are joined, there is a common duct. When it reaches to the common duct, this common duct will pass through the ejaculatory duct, and opening of the ejaculatory duct is gonopore. Before reaching to the ejaculatory duct, there are some extra glands which help them to prepare that spermatozoa into proper sperm. So first there is the diverticula or uticular gland. Uticular gland have three types of diverticula. That is, if it is present in the periphery, they are long finger-like projections they have, and it is known as peripheral tubules. At the center, it is more or little bit bulbulous than this. It is known as central tubule, but it is known as the tubule. So they are also having some long structure, and with that they can secrete the secretion to the ejaculatory duct. And then there is the third one. It is more bulbulous in shape. It is seminal vesicle. Seminal vesicle have the same character or same purpose to store the male gamete into it for the proper formation and give some time to mature it. So after their secretion, there is another gland in the cockroach, that is Phallic Gland. It is white in structure. They also have follicles in it, and these follicles will secrete one secretion, and which mixed with the spermatozoa or form a wall, form a covering on it, and then they becomes the spermatophore. So while ejecting through the gonopore, it can excrete at the same place, and they form the wall over it, and in this way mature sperms can they release, and which are ready to fertilize the female gamete. So children, for today it is over. This is the male part or male reproductive system of the cockroach. Okay children, God bless you.